Recently, I was talking to one of my advanced students who had a cold, and she was trying to describe how it made her feel. She said she had a sore head, she said her throat was sore, she had a high temperature, and she wanted to say that these were blocked and she couldn't breathe properly through them, but she didn't know the right word. So she used nose holes, which I thought was great because it is your nose and they are holes. However, it's not the correct word. So in this lesson, you're going to learn the correct word for them, as well as many other body parts that you probably don't know, but do need. Stay to the end and take the quiz to make sure you remember them all. Hi, I'm Steve. Let's do this. Let's start with nose holes. Now the correct word for this is nostrils. To say this correctly, we're going to split the word into two, nos and trulls. Nos is the strong part of the word, so make sure you get a good O sound right in the middle of it. Nos. You try. Nos. The second part, trulls, we're going to change the I for the schwa sound. That's that little sound that's so common in English. So it becomes trulls. You try. Trulls. If you have any difficulty pronouncing the R sound, the L sound, then just check out the pronunciation lessons on this channel and you'll be pronouncing everything perfectly. But for now, repeat after me. Nostrils. Okay, now let's move around the head a little bit to this, which I know you know is an ear. But it's this little part here we're going to talk about, and this is called the earlobe. Now again, it's got a strong O sound in it. Earlobe. You try. Try it in this sentence.
She had her earlobes pierced.
Further down from our earlobes, we have our throat. And in the middle, in some people, usually men, we have this little bump. And it's called the Adam's apple. Now, Adam is a man's name, so imagine a man eating an apple and a little piece getting stuck in his throat. It's a good way of remembering Adam's apple. To say it correctly, move the S from the end of Adam's, which is pronounced Z, over to the front of the A of apple, so it becomes Adam Zapple. Adam Zapple. You try. Adam Zapple. And now bring them together and you have Adam's apple. You try. Adam's apple. Now we have to stop there while I give you a warning. You're about to see some naked flesh. But don't worry, it's just my knee. And what we're talking about here is the little bone, the round bone that covers the top of the knee. And it's called the kneecap. A good way of remembering this is to think of a cap covering your knee. A kneecap. Now, to kneecap is an expression in English that's used to mean something can damage or harm something. Try it in this example. Not knowing English can kneecap your chances of getting a job. Now let's go all the way down to your foot. And this part of the foot is called the arch. Say it for me. Arch. You see this word all the time in adverts for shoes where they say These shoes have arch support. Now coming up the body, in the middle we have what's commonly known as the belly button. To say this correctly, just change the O in button to the schwa sound so it's but-un. Belly button. You try. Belly button. From the belly button, we're going along the arm to this joint, which is called the elbow. However, in the United Kingdom, it's commonly known as the funny bone, which is strange because when you bang it, it's not funny. The reason it's called the funny bone is quite clever. And if you know, write the answer in the comments below. And if no one gets it, I'll write the answer. So, the elbow, commonly known as the funny bone. And from there, we're going down to our hands. And here we have more little joints. And these are called knuckles. To say this correctly, don't pronounce the K. It's silent. It's just knuckles. This is used in an expression to give someone a knuckle sandwich, which means to punch someone in the mouth. Try it in this example. If you don't click the like button, I'll give you a knuckle sandwich. I won't really give you a knuckle sandwich. Well, I might. Click the like button. Now let's do a quick test to make sure you remember all these body parts. Say the answers out loud. What's this? Belly button. What are these? Earlobes. What's this? Kneecap. What's this commonly known as? Funny bone. What's this? Adam's apple. And what started all of this? What's the real name for your nose holes? Nostrils. Next, click this link for another lesson that will definitely improve your English. I'll see you next time.